Localizing Humanitarian Leadership Philanthropic Collaborative to join me on stage. And then I'm proud to turn it over to Haytham El Noor from Sudan Emergency Response Rooms to share more about the current situation in Sudan and their approach to innovative and impactful humanitarian aid.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here with us today, and thank you for CGI for providing this amazing platform to make the Sudanese voice heard. Sudan's brutal civil war that erupted in April 2023 has evolved into the worst humanitarian crisis in recent history. Sudanese people have suffered a lot, and tens of thousands of civilians have been killed and many more injured. More than 12 million people have been forced from their homes, struggling to survive with nearly no food, clean water, or medical services. Half of these displaced are children. Mass starvation and death are now imminent. Famine was confirmed in early July in parts of Darfur and in other 13 states and regions in Sudan. This catastrophe requires massive investment from global donors and all hand-on-deck humanitarian response if large famine is to ever be averted. But international humanitarian response has been inadequate, stifled by gross underfunding, insecurity, and strict regulation and impediment, and obstruction by, of course, warring parties. Despite this extreme security, risk, and resources constraint, network of local mutual aid groups have emerged. The formidable ERR, the emergency response rooms, working along with civil society and feminist movement to provide humanitarian development and peace-building assistance in new, creative ways. In many places, they are the only lifelines for countless Sudanese people living through horrible violence and hardship. With more resources, mutual aid groups could prevent the spread of the famine, scale life-saving services, and work alongside large-scale program of national and international responders. Please, if you live today, remember the Sudanese people. Please remember that Sudanese people did everything from the Great Revolution of 2018 that was peaceful and nonviolent. They don't deserve this. Please remember that the slogan of the revolution will continue. Peace, freedom, peace, and justice. Hurriya, salam, wa adala. Thank you. Peace.
As Haytham said, we must rethink traditional approaches to humanitarian response and, of course, always invest in the people that are closest to the crisis to respond to it. So it's really with gratitude that networks like the Localizing Humanitarian Leadership Philanthropic Collaborative are sharing kind of what they've learned, and I hope many of you will further invest in their work to help expand distribution to vital resources and to fully undergird transferring decision-making and power and agency to affected communities and frontline workers. CGI has been working with this collaborative to accelerate the necessary partnerships and to drive a collective push around the world for centering mutual aid as an effective tool for responding to and funding the response to humanitarian crises. And together, we've worked with partners to build the case for why, although it shouldn't be necessary to build the case, but it is, locally led aid efforts, including mutual aid, should be at the center of addressing our most pressing challenges around the globe. So would you please join me in giving them one more round of applause as they are living the effort to localize aid. And I'm now proud to invite Amel Gourani from the Urgent Action Fund to share how through collective action and empowering and funding mutual aid groups, she and her partners are supporting the work that we just heard about in Sudan. And I hope as well that if you're as inspired by her work as I am, that you will further support her efforts. Please welcome her to the podium.
Good morning. As a Sudanese feminist and board member of Urgent Action Fund Africa, I'm grateful for the opportunity to shine a light on the devastating situation in my home country. I'm thrilled to tell you about our Clinton Global Initiative commitment to action to launch a groundbreaking collaborative effort of donors and philanthropic partners to support civil society organizations in Sudan through this Coalition for Mutual Aid in Sudan. The coalition is distributing an initial $2 million to vetted local networks and movements of Sudanese responders by the end of this year, 2024. The goal is to provide more and better funding that is timely, direct, and flexible to Sudanese civil society. Importantly, this type of funding strengthens local capacity and agency of the Sudanese people and aims to center marginalized groups. Our intention is to increase that funding to $4.5 million by 2026. We commit to drawing attention to the emergency in Sudan among peer philanthropists and galvanize the $4.5 million in contributions in the coming 2 years. Please join me in acknowledging our other coalition members, including the coalition's initial funders, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, the Center for Disaster Philanthropy, Global Giving, Global Fund for Women, Humanity United, Safira Fund, Unitarian Universalist Service Committee, Urgent Action Fund Africa, VTOL Foundation, and the 6 coalition partners providing technical support, including ALNAP and the Center for Humanitarian Leadership, CORE, Humanitarian Leadership Academy, Safer World, and Shabaka. This coalition leverages the power of philanthropy to innovate and to pilot and provide new avenues for channeling funds to Sudan while navigating risk with care. We center funding mechanisms that provide urgent and much-needed support to mutual aid efforts and local groups, reaching the most vulnerable people in Sudan. We hope that more philanthropists and funders, including you who are here today, will join us in supporting Sudan at this time of immense need. Thank you.
I'm going to give her these yours. Yes.
Our next segment features one